Hey, today we are going to be making a big rainbow out of the roygbiv pack of yarn. I can't wait to show you this project. It's really, really simple. Here's what you'll need. So today we're making the rainbow, which is a really, really fun and exciting, easy project. And we are going to start with the purple yarn. We're gonna start out by making a slip knot, and you can watch a video on how to make a slip knot before moving forward if you don't know what it is. And we're gonna chain 17 to start. To go back, you're gonna do single crochet, but every once in a while we're gonna increase a stitch by doing 2 single crochet in one hole to help give it that arch shape that a rainbow naturally has. So when we do this, just kind of think about that big picture. We're making a rainbow and it needs to arch. So after single crocheting a few stitches, you can pick, this doesn't have to be an exact number here. You're going to increase in a stitch and then keep on single crocheting across the row. I did one increase kind of towards the beginning, and I'm gonna do another increase towards the end. Blue is next. This is true blue. And we change colors, flip our work, and now we're gonna be going back over the last row, doing the same thing as before, increasing every once in a while as you go. So for me, I'm going to single crochet across, and whenever I feel like it, I'm going to increase. And there we go, 2 single crochets in the same stitch. And lay it out as you go, kind of, you can feel the shape growing as you go, and kind of picture where your end game is. And I feel like this is looking pretty good. Every color from here forward, you're gonna do 2 rows. There you go. You can already kind of see your rainbow growing. Once you finish your row of blue, we're gonna do the same thing, but now with our green. Change your color. Flip your work, and don't worry about the ends right now. We're going to take care of those once we finish all of our crochet. Going back, it's the exact same thing as before, continuing with single crochet and increasing. Now we're gonna go back again, doing the exact same thing, increasing as you go. Once I get to green, usually I increase up towards the top, right in the middle there. It helps form that shape, whereas when I was doing the first 2 colors, I was increasing more towards the sides. But that's just me. You can do it however you'd like. I like to leave about an inch or 2 of a tail at the end. That makes it so that your tail won't slip or fall out as you're changing your color. All right, yellow, here we go. Hopefully by this point you're feeling pretty good about increasing. It's just another one of those skills you can put in your crochet tool belt now. We're still on track. I think I'm going to add an extra single crochet in that hole there, and then finish making my way around. I'm going to increase again, and if you are having trouble increasing, we have another video that'll show you exactly how to do it. So feel free to take a look at that and then jump back to the project. And if you'd like, you can always add more rows of different colors if you want your rainbow to be bigger. So If you'd like, you know, more blue or more green or more yellow or purple, you can do that just by adding more rows. We are going to increase and keep working our way around. It's nice having a table to lay it out on so you can easily see what you're making, but also your lap works pretty well too. But it is nice to kind of every once in a while stop, take a look at what you're working on, and then keep going. On this last row, you may want to increase a few more times. Since it is the final row we're doing, we want to make sure that that arch shape is nice and clear. So I'm actually going to increase 3 times on this row, whereas on a lot of the other ones, I only increased twice. But that's only because this particular time that I'm making it, I feel like I need to make that shape a little stronger. Yay! All we have left are these little dangling ends down at the side. So pick what side is going to be the front and what side is going to be the back. And for me, we are going to glue the ends, but of course you can just knot them and cut them or sew them in, whatever you'd prefer. But gluing is by far the fastest way. So, tiny little dollop of glue. You want to pull them nice and tight since you were changing colors down there at the bottom. Kind of give each string a nice little tug. Let it dry for a second, and then cut across. So we've made our big rainbow out of the roygbiv pack, and thanks so much for crocheting with me outside the lines.